Okay guys, this is the next day. This is the PrimeWeld. You can see, I hooked everything up. I can shorten this hose, turn this little quick connector kind of diagonal and hook it. The only bad thing is the bracket that holds it in it. I turned it up because if you turn it the other way, this knob is flush with the top of that and you can't hardly reach it. So I turned it like that. But if it was out a little further, because that nut was hard, I had to drop that nut down in there and then run that up through the handle and then tighten it down. But I got it kind of turned out so that I can get to my air hose better. And this air line goes down to your air in. But I've got a leak right there. That hose barb right there, it's a 1/4 inch. The barbs on it, which I seen it on another video, the barbs on it are real slick. And I'm going to have to replace that. You can hear it. I stripped that out, of course. And but this hose barb down here is good. I tightened it on, put that on. And you can just pull that hose on and off that barb. You know, most time you ain't supposed to do that. But let me get it set up here. I've just been kind of playing around. This is a cap that goes on your air and gas outlet just to keep it clean. But yeah, man, it's and, oh yeah, let me flip this on right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Hey, that's my amps. 40 amps. I don't know if it looks like you can see it. 40 amps. This, like I said, I don't know nothing about a plasma cutter, nothing. I've always wanted one, but this knob, you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's the amount of air when you let off the trigger. It keeps running for 6 seconds to cool your tip off. I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm not positive. Maybe it's for TIG, but it works for the plasma cutter too. So let me get set up and I'll cut a little piece and show you. Okay, that's what I'm going to cut out, the white line. I've got everything set up. I've got plastic clamps. I'm on a plastic table. There's the ground clamp. But like I said, I don't know a whole lot of what I'm doing. I'm just showing you for an example. And I've got a Amazon auto darkening helmet. That's Amazon, Chicago Electric, if you can see it right there. Works pretty good, and I've got it set on grind. Works great. I had it set on about 10. I wasn't for sure. And I put it on grind, and I can see everything. Everything works good. So here we go. I'm going to show you a little test here. If I can do it. It's got a little safety. Here we go. See if that does it. Nope. Didn't do it. Let's see what it's doing here. Let's try it again. Yeah, there it is. Here it's still running. 10 seconds. And see, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I've already, maybe I can wipe that tip off. It's kind of yucky looking, but I mean, it cuts great, man. I couldn't cut a curve like that, which the first time I run too fast, and that's what you got. But I mean, like I said, I'm still learning. There's the cut. There's the cut piece. Let's see. I mean, it cuts. If you knew what you was doing, which I don't. Let's see, focus. You could probably do really good with it, which I cut right there earlier, and you can see how smooth that cut is. But I'm a little angled on my spot. You can tell it's kindly beveled type, but yeah, man, thing cuts good. I mean, take a little learning curve, but once I learn it, it'll be great. But I'll swap this out and I will run the stick welder. And another thing, this thing's got a ball joint on it. Look at this. Your hose can move a little bit instead of binding. Ain't that neat? Okay, give me just a second and I'll swap out for the welder. Okay, real quick, I was going to show you. These has actually got the twist locks in them. I don't even know exactly what you call them. They've got a name, and they fit pretty good. That's the stinger I just put in. I showed you last night. It's a heavy, I mean, that thing's, it's really heavy. Feels heavy made. Feels better than the old Lincoln Buzz box. You can see it hanging up there. I mean, the ground clamp ain't as good as the Lincoln, but this one, it's, I may be wrong, but we will find out. Okay, let me get set up here. I'm just going to weld a old piece of train rail line plate I found laying around. Going to run me a bead right there. I'm not going to clean it no better than that. I'm just going to see what it does. Okay, I never claimed to be a good welder. I welded this right here just then. I didn't have the video running, but I'm used to the Buzz box making a racket, and it's AC. It just sounds like it's awful quiet weld. I turned it up. I had it set on 120, but I turned it up to 140 because it was so quiet. I mean, it was just like it was not enough amperage or something. So I'm going to run it again at 140, and let's see what I can do here. I'm going to start right here. Okay, there's the weld. Like I said, I'm not much of a welder. Look at this. I don't know why that's blue. Can anybody tell me why that's a blue color? I ain't got the first clue. So, I don't know, some porosity right there, which it's dirty metal and I ain't cleaned nothing, so. As you can see the porosity right there. Yeah, man, I mean, the welder welds, the cut and torch cuts, or the plasma torch cuts. And I'll eventually try to get me a, golly, sun's burning me out. I'll eventually try to get me some argon gas and we'll hook the TIG up and see what she does. Thanks for watching. This is part 2. And when I get some argon, I'll do a part 3, but sorry about that. But like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and just hang in there with me. Catch you later.